For those who aren't familiar with me, I go by NME, and I've been building quite a reputation online as a hip-hop artist through various mixtapes, DJ White Owl, DJ Smalls, to name a few, and blogs and whatnot. So for those who don't know, I'm a hip-hop artist. I think by now you probably do know though, after hearing those records. So. My latest project is entitled the Anti-Establishment EP. It's basically a 5-track EP, and it stemmed from me just wanting to facilitate change, basically just be different and separate myself from the norm. I was kind of sick of seeing mixtapes, like everyone had a mixtape. I couldn't walk down the street without hearing, oh, you hear that guy's mixtape? So I'm just trying to do something different, and it's all original material. Currently out from that EP right now is Put It On Me, Insinuate, and my personal favorite, Against the Wall. The 3 singles out of the 5. So the next 2 singles, The Stars and Reckless, will be released shortly. And basically, we're gonna be promoting that EP. So if you wanna check out, like I said, NMEmusic.com. All the records right now, the 3 out of 5 are on iTunes, so make sure you check that out. I wouldn't say it affects my life in a negative aspect. I would say more in a positive one, for the fact that I'm always busy. Keeping busy is good, but it affects it. There's no free time. I can't hang out with friends. You miss birthdays and things like that, or you miss certain events that maybe mean a lot to your friends, your close people, or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm doing. So I just miss out on a couple things. I don't get time for myself kind of stuff, but in a sense, I do get time for myself because I'm doing what I love to do. So I would say it affects it, it subtracts the time in my life, free time. My family and friends, if I had to, talk about family, I would say my mom likes what I'm doing. She doesn't really always understand it because the complex lyrics and whatnot, it's a little faster paced hip hop, but she likes the beats. She likes the beats a lot. She bops to that, tells her friends at work. But in terms of my friends, they are really honest about my music, and they have varying opinions. Some of them might like the aggressive content or the more edgy records, and then some of them don't like that, but they like the R&B or the pop records. So I kind of catch their ears because, my friends have different influences. They like different music. So I would say they're honest, and they just have differing opinions about what I do. To be honest, I don't really set goals, just for the fact of I'm always trying to build. That whole brick by brick mentality, I'm always trying to build. So for me, one goal I always had was just wanting to be the best rapper. I'm not trying to be second best. I don't believe in that. So that was my goal, and whatever it takes to make that happen, I guess, is just, doing it on a day-to-day basis. So, and another thing is being successful. So whatever it takes to be successful, that's what I'm doing. I don't really set long-term or short-term goals. I just don't, I don't know. It's just something about me. I operate differently. No, not at all. I would say mainly because I'm starting as a rapper and I'm gonna end as a rapper. I'm not coming in as something else and trying to be a rapper. It's what I've been doing, it's what I'm used to doing, it's what I know how to do best. So basically I would say there's nothing else I'm passionate about. Music's the only thing, but I will say I have a small interest all of a sudden in kickboxing. Don't ask why. I don't know if I was watching too much UFC or what, but it's a small interest. So maybe later on I'll have a passion for kickboxing as well. I have to tell my fans thank you for supporting my music, because I always believe it's hard to get somebody to believe in what you're doing. At the end of the day, a person who doesn't know you anything. So I would say thank you to my fans. And in terms of supporters, I have to thank people, I can't name everybody, but everyone at Ninth Law, who helps me on a day-to-day basis, and everyone at Lead Alliance, who basically put my stuff out there, was helping me and assisting me in getting it out there, because I couldn't do it on my own. It's not a one-man show. So I have the utmost respect and admiration for my team and supporters, as well as my fans.